Hey guys, my name is Hannah and I would say, let's have some fun today. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. I got it yesterday in my mail. Initially, I wanted to do one look with this on my channel, but after I saw the inside and how many possibilities you have in here, I knew I needed to do more than just one look. And I will try to do 3 looks with you. I don't have that much time, sadly, but I think 3 looks it will be, and I'm so excited about that. I love the packaging, I love everything about it, so you already knew what it is, guys. You already knew. You clicked on the title of this video. It's the Isamaya Industrial 2.0 palette. Really excited about that. Never get my hands on the original industrial palette. Really wanted this one as well. It's still available on some retailers and I really think about it. I got it from the retailer Farfetch. I don't know if anyone that is outside of Europe is knowing about this online brand, but if you are, maybe Farfetch is also a site where you can get this beauty right here. Also on the Isamaya website and also on Selfridges. But on Selfridges, I'm not sure if they are sold out in the moment or not. But they will bring this palette back for sure if they are sold out. Really, really love this one. It's so beautiful at the inside. You really have just sparkly shades in here. But some of them are also more like a satiny kind of shade. So I think those ones are really nice to use almost as a matte shade. If you want just stick to this palette, what I will do or want to do with this one right here. So I will really try for those 3 looks that I will do with you to just stick to this palette. And in my day-to-day life, I think I would do the same. I would try to stick to this palette and not use it as a companion palette, because in my mind I think you have this green, you have this silvery shade, you have this really dark brownish shade and this lilac-y shade. All of them I can use almost as a matte shade because they are more on the satin side. We will see, but I really want to try to just stick to this palette right here, and I think it's so beautiful. I thought it's not that heavy, but it has a little bit of weight to it for sure, so happy about that as well. It's not feeling cheap or something like that, you know. I have the feeling I paid a little bit of money for that, so this is a positive side note if you are curious about that. And without further ado, guys, if it sounds good and interesting to you, because I'm so excited right now, I really want to dive into the looks. Let's do the first look and let's get started. Okay, like always, I will clip my hair back. And oh guys, by the way, this is the final hair transformation. I'm finally black again. I know it was a roller coaster. All the colors, and then I decided suddenly, okay, let's go back to black. Because I had the blue in my hair. It washed out after one shower and I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. It's so frustrating to have those a little bit more colorful looks in the hair, and then I thought, okay, let's go back to black. It's the best thing I can do, I think, for myself, and it's the easiest thing and I love it. I should have done it in the first place. I'm really happy about my black hair, if you're curious about that. Like always, priming my eyes. For all the 3 looks, I will prime my eyes, guys. I maybe won't show it every time to you, because it's nothing that's exciting or anything like that. So always using my NYX eye primer to show you the full capacity of the shades. So to be completely honest, I don't know what I want to do today with this beauty right here. It's really hard to hold this one because of its reflective nature. I think you can't see the shades that good, but when I post like that, I think you can see it a little bit better. So what I want to do today, maybe let's start today with something a little bit more on the darker side. And then we will maybe do something the next time on the more lighter side. So with a small blending brush, I will go into this dark brownish shade right here. It's looking really nice. And I will focus this one at the outer corner of my lid area. Let's start really simple right here and just try to blend it in. It's blending in really nicely and it's not that intimidating of a shade. I think it's a very nice shade that you can build up if you want to. Do we want to do something like a halo? Because in a moment I have the feeling that I really want to do that. The blend is not perfect yet, but we will come back to that later. And now with a small dance brush I will go again into this brown shade right here. And focus it at the front portion of my lid area to create a halo. I really like that she at least included one dark shade so that you can create a little bit more of darker fun looks if you really want to. I like to have options, you know? Really simple with the light dabbing motions, and then I swipe it a little bit upwards but not too much, that we have a little bit of space left for our halo eye. So now let's come to a glittery shade, and I think I will go over the halo with this beauty right here. Initially I wanted to use this one, but this one is speaking to my soul right now, so let's use this one. And I will take it on the same small packing brush I used before. Just pack it on. Wow, guys, it's looking beautiful. Didn't do glitter glue, so let's see how this will work. And I will put it over the dark brownish shade to show its full capacity. It's a little bit like the Moonlit Seduction shade, you know, that chromey shade that we have in there, but a little bit less flaky than that. Oh, beautiful. But the opacity, it's the same, guys. You really can see the beautiful shift. I will come a little bit closer even, so that you can see the beautiful shift. Oh, stunning. It's the first shade and I'm amazed by it already. Wow. I love it. Beautiful. This palette is really giving me a little bit of spark back that I want to create so many looks with it. Really, I really want to be a little bit more creative with this one because of all the possibilities with it. It's so amazing. Ooh, and already love the first sparkly shade I'm using right now. And also, by the way, on the brush it's so easy to use it. I don't have a little bit of fallout right now. Wow. And I didn't even use glitter glue. Really, really amazed right now. Whoa. Okay, now let's come to the halo. What I want to do. I have something gray on today, so maybe let's stick to the grays. Or do we do something gold? Because gold is always something that's working, you know. Let's use the gold. I think this is a good idea. And I will use this one right here, and this time on my finger. Oh, it's feeling nice. Look at this, guys. Whoa. And I dip barely with my finger in there. Really, not that much. And this is what you get. Okay, I see you, Isamaya. I see you. And now I want the other palette as well. And I didn't even put the shade on my lid yet. And this is saying something. Okay, and this one I will focus in the middle portion to create this halo. Whoa. This is stunning. Oh my gosh, okay. The other side as well. Ooh, I love it. Haven't had a reaction like that in a while with eyeshadows, guys. And I'm not even kidding. The blending isn't there yet, but look at this. Look at this. Okay, now with the same brush as before, we will now move on to the lower lash line. And I think I will just repeat the steps that I did on my lid area. So let's go into this brownish shade right here and put it at the inner and outer portion of my lower lash line. And now again into this beauty right here, this shade. I really fell in love with this one. As well at the outer and inner portion of my lower lash line. Now with the same brush I will go into this gold right here, this really opaque one, and put it at the middle portion. Okay, now with a fluffier, bigger brush I will blend everything out a little bit better again. Just at the outer and inner corner, I try to blend everything out a little bit more. And now with the same fluffy brush, I will go into, or maybe not with a fluffy brush, let's use the fingers because I think they are looking a little bit more flakier. I will go into this whitish shade right here. Yes, it's a little bit more flaky. It was a good decision to go in with a finger, but it's feeling really, really nice and buttery smooth. And with this one, I will go on my brow bone area. Just all over it, to give me an even more glittery, wettish kind of effect. This is really like a white pearlescent shade. I have the feeling if you do this one just all over the lid, you will get a beautiful wettish kind of eye look. So because I like the white really much and because of the wetness, but all my lid is looking right now really wet and beautiful, but I want to use a little bit of the whitish one and put it as well in the middle portion over the gold shade. Just a little bit. Maybe to also transform it a little bit more on the coolish side. You see right away the difference. It's a little bit cooler now. Also, let's do this on the lower lash line and as well with my finger. With light dabbing motions, just over the gold, a little bit. I love the teary effect that you get with this shade. It's really stunning. And with a really small inner corner brush and the same whitish, wettish shade right here, I will go into the inner corner. Just to complete the look. Okay guys, I think this is our first look. What do you think? I really enjoy it right now. I have to say it's more than I wanted it to be. I did go in with zero expectations, to be honest. I was a little bit hopeful that I will love it, but it's even more than that right now. So really excited about the next two looks I will do with this one. But I will do quickly my lashes and my lips and showcase the look a little bit better to you. And then we will be right back with the zoomed out version. So guys, and here's the look all zoomed out. For my lashes I used my Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eye Mascara in Extreme Black. And for my lips I wanted to keep it a little bit more simple. And I used my MAC lipstick in the color Patisserie. I really like this color. It's my go-to lip color. And yeah, I will go to work after that with this beautiful look right here. And I love it. So guys, and this is my first look with this beautiful palette right here. I hope you like it. I have to say I really enjoy it and I wasn't that excited about a palette in a long time, to be completely honest. And this palette is taking me over the edge right now. I really want to create more looks. I'm so excited for tomorrow to create something else, to create something new with this one. And yeah, it was a success overall, the first look. And yeah, I hope you like it as well. And all the rest of my face, of course, will be linked down below, so don't worry about that. I would say we will see each other. For you it's in a sec, for me it's the next day for the second look. So let's do this. So hello guys, let's do the second look with this beauty right here. I'm really excited to dig right into this one. Today I really think I want to do something on the more blue side, so I would say let's do this and let's get started with the second look. So I zoomed you in like always. Let's do this. I need to be a little bit quick today because I need to go to work. I'm running a little bit late, but that's always me, what can I say? And yeah, let's get right into this. I think I really want to start with this deeper purple right here on a more dense fluffy blending brush. And I'm going right into it. Yes, I think it's almost the same consistency as the brownish shade that I used yesterday. So it will work really good, I think, to use it as a base. and I start to blending it at the outer corner and blending it into the crease. Again guys, right away I'm in love with this shade. I'm really not kidding. It's a little bit like the early 2000s and I'm all for it in the moment, so give it all to me. I'm here for it. And it's a beautiful, stunning shade. It's really like a satiny kind of shade, and I think because of that it's a little bit more versatile than, say, you just having a matte shade in it. But of course I understand that some people need really matte shades to starting their look, but I never had a problem to work with more satiny shades as well, so I'm not mad about that. And I try to wing it a little bit out, but not really too precise, just a little bit to give me somewhat of a different shape, you know? So now with a small dense brush, I'm going into this gray shade right here. I think it's a little bit more flaky, but it's looking really stunning, guys. Oh yeah, it's really a little bit more flaky, I hope you can see that. So be careful. And with this one, I will go to the upper lid portion, but just focus this one at my lash line, really. Right there where I also put down the lilac-y shade. Again, it's not have to be that precise. I just want to try to use every shade in here, or every shade that's possible for my two eyeballs. So really want to see what they can do. Oh yeah, this gray I really need to showcase at one point on my whole lid. Of course, after those 3 looks I'm doing today, I'm doing with you together, guys, you will see this palette more often on my channel. It won't be the last time. I really love to use my stuff that I have, also on camera. So I'm really excited about that. Again, I'm winging it a little bit out to match the vibes with the lilac-y shade. It elevated the look a little bit more, for sure. Really like it. So now I'm using my finger and I will go into this really stunning blue to lilac shade right here. Has a nice shift to it. I hope you can see it. I think so. It's really, really stunning, and I think it's matching perfectly with the look. And I will go in there with my finger this time. Ooh, this is a little bit more of a flaky shade, a little bit like a Pat McGrath shade almost, you could say. Her newer formulation that she has. Oh, stunning. Look at this, guys. Let's put this one in the middle portion of the eye area. Right there, I will focus it. And when the most is off my finger, I will try to push it a little bit to the outer corner. I'm really amazed by this palette, guys. I'm not even kidding. It's so stunning. And I like that you can really play with the opacity of the shades that you are using. You really can build them up beautifully. The satin kind of shades as well as the shimmery kind of shades. You can really play with them. You know what I want to try? I want to try to dig again into this gray shade, but this time with my finger. Oh yeah, this is a little bit more of a stiffer formulation, but it's picking up really, really nice. And I want to try to focus this one. Where do I want to focus this one? Maybe also at the outer corner a little bit more. Just a little bit. Because I think it's pairing really nice with the blue. Really like what it's doing right now. Really like how you can play and manipulate the shades. You have so many possibilities, guys, I'm telling you. This palette is stunning. Even a little bit more of that gray shade. It was supposed to be a really quick and easy fast look, but now here we are again. It's just too much fun, you can't resist. You really, with this palette you can't resist to play. Now with a small stiff brush I will go into this silvery bluish shade right here. It's again more like a satiny kind of shade, and I will focus this one into my inner corner and also put it at the front portion of my lid area. Oh, it's more opaque than I thought it will be. but really, really stunning. That's what I'm telling you guys. If you are using this, is also more like a satiny shade, and you could easily use this one as a base because it's so beautiful and opaque. And because it's a satin shade, you easily can put it into your crease area and it will look really, really nice. Also going a little bit downwards to my lower lash line with this shade. Now I'm taking the same brush with which I also blended out the lilac-y shade, and with no additional product on it this time, I will blend everything out a little bit nicer. This time I'm having a little bit more of fallout, but maybe it's because I'm working right now with a little bit more of her stiffer formulation, so maybe that's because, or maybe this time I'm a little bit more careless, but we will clean it up in a sec. So I don't know if it's a good idea, but I really want to dig into this duochrome right here, and I will go in it with, again, a small stiff brush. It's a little bit more of a flaky shade again, so I have to be a little bit more careful. And I will put it right here and create something like a wing, you could say, on my upper lid area. Really focusing it right here and try to mimic the outline that I already have from the other shades. Ooh, stunning. If you are someone like me that likes to do face first, yeah, you have to be a little bit more careful. Oh, but look at this, guys. Stunning. And for my lower lash line, because I have so much going on right here, I won't do much. I just will go into this lilac-y shade again with a stiff packing brush, and I will just go with it all over the lower lash line basically. Okay guys, I think this is basically all I want to do. I really like how it's turned out. I think now I will clean up a little bit and then I will do my lashes and my lips, and then we will be right back with the finished result. And here's the look all zoomed out. For my lashes I used my mcgrath Labs Dark Star Mascara in Extreme Black, and for my lips I used my mcgrath Labs Blitztrance lipstick in the color Lady Stardust. I did go again a little bit more simple with my lips because my look overall is a little bit more funky and fun. So I think it's balancing the look really good out. So guys, what do you think of my second and really different look today? I love it. I really feel like a mermaid today. I'm digging it so much. I think it's so sparkly, so ethereal looking almost, but also really there and you can see it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I think it's beautiful. This palette is really giving me all the feels to be creative, to have a little bit more fun again. I'm so excited about that. I think it's a beautiful and stunning look. I really love my eyes right now. I love how it came together. And by the way, it wasn't that hard to clean up under my eye area. It was all fine, so I'm not mad about that. And without using glitter glue and this kind of an effect, I'm really not mad about it. I'm really not mad about the look. Really loving it. I hope you like it too, guys. I hope you are still here, you have fun. I hope I'm giving you a little bit of inspiration. Maybe even though you don't have this palette, I hope so that you can look in your collection what you have and create something similar to it maybe. And with that being said, let's jump right into look number 3 and let's do the third and final look together. Hey guys, another day, another look. I'm so excited for the third and final look. I really want to try to use all the rest of the shades that I didn't use until now. And yeah, let's do this. I really want to use them. I have something in mind, maybe as well something a little bit more creative. like the other two looks. It's so much fun right now with this palette right here, guys, I'm telling you. So let's jump right into the third and final look. So guys, let's do this. I really want to jump right into action. And I will start with this greenish shade right here. It's again like a more satiny kind of shade. And I will take it on a more smaller, fluffier blending brush. It's looking really, really beautiful. It's a little bit stained, my brush. I'm sorry about that, but there's no other product on it, so don't worry. And I will start to focus this one into my inner portion of the lid area. Like that. And I'm using a fluffier brush to make it more ethereal looking. Oh, it's a beautiful kind of green, guys. Really, really stunning. Also a little bit over the crease area. And then I'm starting to blend the shade a little bit more to the outer portion. Really, really stunning. And as well in the inner corner with the same brush. Really want to do it a little bit more ethereal looking, and therefore I try to do a little bit of a bigger area than I would normally do in the inner corner. And I also use this shade to put it to my front portion of the lower lash line. So I connecting every three parts in the front portion with the green. Oh, stunning. I love this green shade. I really have the feeling this green is as well a little bit more of a unique kind of green in my collection. I don't have the feeling, or I don't think right now of a shade that it's similar to this one in my collection. I can't think of one, to be honest. I really have the feeling this is so unique. So now with the same fluffy brush, and it's of course cleaned, I will go into this pinky shade right here. It's as well a more satiny kind of shade. So you have options right there, just telling. And this one I will focus at the rest of my eye area in the outer corner. As well, try to make it a little bit more ethereal looking that way. Really, really stunning. And I'm doing the same thing as with the inner portion. And also into the lower lash line at the outer corner. This is already a look, guys. A really fun, stunning look. Really, really beautiful. Really love how much you can manipulate those shades right here. You can make it as ethereal and light looking as you want, but you also can make it a little bit more opaque. Okay, now I think you know what will come. Now I will go into this greenish shade right here. It's a white shade with a green flip to it. And it's looking as well a little bit more flaky, but really stunning. Oh yeah, really nice. Picked a little bit much up, but we will see. I will try to put it there where I also put the green. Really over it to give it a nice sparkly effect. Again, really elevated the look to another level. Oh, stunning. And the rest where I can't reach with my finger, where I also have some green parts, I will go in with the same shade with an inner corner brush. So with this really beautiful whitish greenish shade right here. And put it into my inner corner as well. And to my lower lash line. To the front portion. And now, if you didn't guess it already, I will do the same thing with the outer portion. And I will go for this. It's a little bit more of an opaque shade, so we will see how this will mix together, but I have a good feeling about that. I will go into this red shade right here. It's looking really, really beautiful. Ooh. It's feeling extremely nice, guys. Again, a little bit more like a Pat McGrath shade. Really stunning. And this one I will focus at the outer corner. This time with a little bit more of a base pigment to it, like I think you can tell. But I will see how it goes, because I'm really amazed by this shade as well. So let's do this. It's a little bit more flaky, so here it wouldn't be that bad to prime or to use a glitter glue beforehand. But because I wanted a little bit more of an sheared out kind of shade, I won't do that this time. And I will try to wipe the fallout away later on. Stunning. Stunning. I love it. It's giving the look a little bit more shebang. If you want it, like I said, a little bit more opaque and really like this fiery red right here, I think with the glitter glue you are good and you can build it really up. And now with the same brush as beforehand, I will go into this red shade right here again and cover again the areas where I can't reach with my finger that well. Basically on the outer portion of my lower lash line. Before I move on, I will try to dust a little bit of the glitter fallout away. Okay, it's not too bad. Relatively easy to wipe it away. So now with the bigger blending brush, I will blend everything a little bit nicer together on my lid area. So now again, I will go with my finger into this beautiful green to rosy shade right here. I hope you can see it. It's really, really stunning. Ah, here you go. It's looking really beautiful. You have really many multi and duochromes in here. That's so stunning. And again, I will go into this one with my finger. Oh, it's also feeling really, really nice. Ooh, I love this shade. Next time I really need to put this one all over my lid. It's looking beyond beautiful. Really excited about that. So this one I will put into the middle portion of my lid area, right there where the green and the red shade are meeting. So right here. Oh, whoa. Look at this beauty, guys. And I barely dip my finger in it and I get so much payoff. So let's do the other side as well. Again, a little bit also into the red, because I think it's pairing really nice with the red as well. I think you can see where the red is. You have more of that red pigment is showing through, and there where the green is more showing through. But as you are rotating your head, you can see that it's shifting to every color, to red, to green, to gold. Oh, it's really beautiful. And again, with a small dense inner corner brush, we will repeat the step on the lower lash line, the same shade. And I will focus it right there where the green and the red are meeting. And for the last step, I will go with my finger into this really whitish base shade right here, this really reddish looking type of shade. Again, really lightly. It's really a beautiful white, stunning shade. And this one I will focus basically all over my brow bone area. Also going a little bit outwards with it, where my temples are. Just with the little bit that's left on my finger, really. Okay guys, we are done. I have the feeling it was a really quick kind of look, but I'm so amazed and happy about it. I think it's looking so ethereal and stunning looking. So let's put on, like always, lashes and lips, and then we will be right back with the finished result. Guys, and here's the look all zoomed out. I'm such a fan of this look, I have to tell. And for my lashes I used my Dior Show Iconic Overcurl mascara in black. Really love this one, and I thought it's pairing really nice with the overall ethereal look that it's going on right here. And for my lips I used my Pat McGrath Matte Trance lipstick in the color Amore. I love this lipstick, guys. I use it for mostly every peachy rosy look I'm doing on myself, so I think it's a nice combo right here. And of course guys, the rest of my face will link down below like always. I think you already know my thoughts about this beauty right here, based on my reactions, based on everything I have done to my eyes with this beauty. I love it, guys. I'm not even a little bit mad that I bought this one. No regret at all. It's a really pricey palette, I won't deny that, and I'm certainly sure you can do similar things with other things in your collection, maybe with Pat McGrath as well, maybe also a little bit with Natasha Denona stuff. You know, I'm certainly sure you can, but the feeling, the overall execution of this palette, the performance of the shadows, they are top notch, guys. I really love them. Of course, you have to like those types of colors. You have to like this color scheme overall right here. It's a little bit more funky, fun, maybe 90s, early 2000s theming I can see in here, you know. I'm all about it. I really love this. I think it's stunning. It's took me really over the edge to be a little bit more creative, to have a little bit more fun with my looks. Of course, you also can just stick to maybe 1, 2, 3 colors in here and call it a day. I will also use it in that way. No doubt about that. Of course I will, but I had so much fun with this one, and I also of course wanted to show you all the beautiful colors in here, and I really managed it with 3 looks to do that with you together, and I'm really happy about that. And I hope it helped you a little bit out to make your decision, or just to get a little bit inspired. You know, you don't need this palette to do all of those looks, but oh man, I tell you, I'm happy that I have it. I'm so happy that I have it, and now I want the other Isamaya palette as well. I can't tell you how much I love the quality in here, how much I love the shades in here. It was an overall so fun experience, so nice experience for me, and it's a beautiful palette, guys. What can I tell you more? I'm so happy about it. I hope you enjoyed it as well, guys. If so, I would be really happy if you consider to subscribe my channel if you haven't already. Also give me a thumbs up that I know that you like this kind of content, and maybe click on the little bell to get notifications here and there when I'm posting something new. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see each other in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, bye guys.